screwed to the freezer itself, it bent the metal part. It bent it.
What?
Yeah, you tell.
On what?
Look. See those brackets? Compared to that bracket underneath that. Come on, freezer.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I knew one of them had been bent. So, all right, grab this.
What?
The trash that needs to be dumped. How's it looking up there? Trashy. Need this thing. I'm telling you, dude, once we make sense of this, you need to go down with a couple bucks one day if you're working and, like, spray it out. When it's new, yeah. This should be an occurrence that happens at least once a month.
Once a week?
Yeah. That'd be good. Well, I want the oil and everything changed once a week. Or not changed, but... Well, that's the last thing. Actually, man, I thought about putting that microwave in the window. Yes, here. I think this is why my window got busted out in the first place. Well, the day I gave this to them, some guy busted out my window. Yeah. How many windows have I had busted out, Josh? None. Exactly, none. Well, I mean, I bought them with windows busted out, but I've never had one busted out with anybody on the job. Yeah. Still got the thing. You need to just throw that in there and get weight, metal weight to it.
What?
That part. Yeah. That's what, I can't sell it, so all it is right now is weight. Now you know those have not been hooked up, right? No, don't worry about that right now, because like I said, we're fixing to move that around. Tools. Crying shame, dude. $150, $200 part for metal weight. Here, just throw that in here right now.
What? I was going to pass it right to it.
I know, but somebody will take it. Grab that tire. That tire doesn't need to be in there right now.
I don't know which one it is. I don't know if it's this one or that one.
Well, you said that you got them where they're the right tires, right?
Well, it's this one or this one. This is the right spare for.
I think they're both the same.
It might be. But I think that one's wider.
Okay.
Spies.
Bag of trash. If you'll open that door, there's a lot of bags of trash over there. A lot of trash.
Chainsaw wheel.
Man, I forgot about that. I got new deep freezers.
What?
So I forgot I got new deep freezers, so now they're bigger. You don't even use a chair. I don't even know why you kept that in there. Do what?
I was going to put the little one to work, but she a little brat. You know how she is. The child's 6 years old, she's a brat and a half.
Right.
And fucking Ray's like, don't call her brat. She is what she is.
There's literally a cartoon called Bratz.
She needs to be one of the characters.
Well, she is one of the characters, just not literally. Oh, well, you got the tire up good, man.
Yeah.
Here, get some hustle, man. Let's get this done.
That's going to skirt right there. What's it called?
I'm about ready to pull off all the fucking plastic on this bitch too.
Ain't no that. That's what's keeping me from moving.
Well, there's metal behind there that would also keep it from moving. Now these cables hooked up on the motor, on the main motor. Oh shit! Like that's a perfect reason why I'm having battery problems, because I've been laying on a metal floor.
Nothing was hooked up. Last time I checked them, they were hooked up.
That's why we're doing this, man. It's because they keep popping off because they're pulled so tight. Okay. Let's see.
I can see it's happening too.
Get the broom real quick, man. Sweep some of this shit out. Yeah, dude, it looks like shit.
Can't get in there.
I wouldn't buy an ice cream off this motherfucker, dude.
I didn't mind.
Bazzy, you're not part of the team. Say, yeah, I am, motherfucker. I'm the mascot. Alright.
Pete and all this nasty. Damn, Pete.
What?
Shit that entry.
Well, this should have been done by 50 different people. But naturally, nobody cares about anything except me because it's mine. Even though they use it to make money and pay bills and get things accomplished well. Ha ha. I mean, you act like a heathen, you look like a heathen, you do everything like a heathen, you're going to make heathen money. You do things right and clean up your act and make things sharp, then you're going to make good money. It's just it, man. It's the difference between doing things right and doing things shady. Doing things right pays off in the long run. Doing things shady might pay off in the moment, but then you get to spend the rest of your life in prison. I mean, personal choice.
I don't see how they got her bank account $1 million.
They didn't, man. Like, you're just believing the bullshit she's throwing at you.
If it's worth it. She got a lot of that, all bullshit, that is for sure.
You can just see that cloud of dust.
I'm sending you all the fucking...
Get those leaves out of there, man. Alright, that'll work for right now. The rest of it, man, just wash out with a power washer one day. Alright, now. Yeah, I just unplug it right now, man. Alright, let me get that side, and if you get inside of it, and we're going to push back. Actually, that battery, if you can grab that with your long body and pull that forward. Watch out, the glass is still in there.
Actually, this is one of the problems.
Yeah, dude, nothing's been put down, like, nothing's been done right. Let's grab that bag. Thank you. Back there, swing that ass in around and then put the box right here.
Box right here?
Yeah. And then that way we could get that cord and do a different dance to where it's not fucking strung out like a fucking crackhead. And here's an dude, look at this. Here's even another one. And the reason why they're able to do that is because they weren't down locked in good and tight, or people were slamming on the brake, acting like a damn fool. Now you need to get up in there, man, and swing that back end around and open it up and see if you like it. Also, see if the light comes on. You know, when I bolted those down to the bracket thing, they got onto me at the health department. They weren't going to pass me. Yeah. Because I wasn't able to move them to clean underneath them. And I said, so in other words, you're telling me the little dirt underneath the deep freeze and sealed ice cream is more important than a missile? A 1,000-pound missile at 60 miles an hour, not bolted down? Really? And they all there's 3 of them that day, dude. They all got together and they're like, okay, we're going to go ahead and pass you as long as you promise to, because I showed them, the bracket was right on the corner. And I showed them that I could unscrew one of the or twist the bracket around, and it would allow me to push the deep freeze over to sweep under. And they're like, if you'll do that, then we'll pass you. And I'm like, bet. Wow. Speaking of some kind of law.
They're the door openers in the jail.
Are they? So did he wave it? I'm surprised he didn't stop and chit chat with you since you know him so well. I wish the camera was closer to pick that up. All right.
Not my past.
They need to be your besties. If they were your besties, then maybe you'd have a different outlook and a better life. All right, hop in this bitch. Come on. Open the deep freeze up and see where we're at. First off, unplug that thing right there since it's right there in your face and throw it out the other door.
Not my best.
Are you going to sweep this real quick or what?
Huh?
Are you going to sweep this real quick? I think it's worth going over once or twice.
Once or twice, I think it's worth it. After continuing the sheriff has what? My best.
Do what?
The sheriff and my buddy best friend.
They need to be. You made friends with them, they might let you go every once in a while. And push that, sweep that way too while you're right there. Like that to the other side. So this whole area right here is clean. Yeah, there you go. Because we're, like I said, that whatchamacallit, the battery pack is about to go there. Do what? No, actually, we need the battery pack. At least get the battery pack over there real quick.
Yeah,
so it'll be there.
It needs to be screwed in on the front.
Yeah.
To hold it and then put two.
Well, grab it real quick and put it over here. At least it'll be where it belongs. How you doing? Pretty good, pretty good. I live here. Okay. Okay. He's moving out, huh? Oh wow. Okay. My name's Pete. Sylvia. Okay. I'll know by your van or your Jeep over there because I do keep an eye out. You're welcome.
You want it like that or what?
You're gonna want it facing. Well, I don't know, man. Do you think it'd be easier to do it that way, facing inside?
It'd be safer for the fucking shit. So the fucking people that smash it.
And it'll be right there in people's face to be able to switch it out. Well, no, because it has to be this way. Because the they're gonna have to unplug, and the plug's gonna be out here. So, I mean, I guess they could stretch it from over there, but it'd be easier to do just hop out right here and have the plug and plug it in. So it just needs to be reversed. I mean, it doesn't need to be anything special done or that thing was swapped around, but just reversed.
I'd keep it like it is right now because.
Well, yeah, but it's going to make it harder for people to plug it in.
Okay, but you don't want this crushed into this. This.
Well, even it just turn, flip it around real quick and you'll see. How you doing? Getting this thing ready for spring. What are you doing? Are you? You know, that's really upsetting. I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Pull in. Nope, this is Josh. Do you? Yeah, man. Tell her I said hello and to get better. Oh, man. Prayers, man. Prayers. That's about all we can do. Oh, I know you ain't much one for prayers. Well, I'm not, so I'll shoot her a prayer. Homeboy, that's all we do. Dude, once you hit the age of 30, that's all we do. That's all we can do. She's doing good. She's living at Mario's house. Yeah, she's been there for the last year, taking care of his kiddos. He's got 4 kids now, as you see. Yeah, and so she lives with him and takes care of them while his old lady works when she works. So they just had Maggie, so she's been off work with Maggie while my mom babysits and takes care of the other 3. I know. And then when I talk to her, she's mad. Because she's dealt with them, you know, asking a million questions. So when I ask one, she's like, I don't want to answer any questions. I'm like, Mama, I asked one. She's like, I answered them all day. So, yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, man, you too. I'm glad you're doing good. I dig the truck. It wasn't lifted though, was it? Huh. Right. Yeah. I could tell because when I remember it in the driveway, when I went there a long time ago, man, it was a little shorter. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, bud. Again, tell your mama said hi. Later, bud. Now, see, now it'll go up against there, except it won't be like... Well, you're going to want to put a bracket in there.
I was trying to use this.
No, yeah, you can't. No, you're gonna want to screw the board into the board like the dang screws are already down there, need to be backed out, and then screw that into the ground itself. But right, you need a bracket right there. You need a bracket there, a bracket in the two brackets in the front, and one in the back at least.
I have two.
You have three.
Two.
Where's the other two? We need to beat them out and at least use them what we can.
So it's hoping not to do. Beat them
Well,
out.
if we had the money, I'd just say, hey, buy some. But you ran 5 times and made $120.
I can secure it just with out of this. Okay? I can just do this. I can secure it against this. Boom.
You need to get in it and open this up and make sure that it's comfortable and it's going to open all the way. The light comes on. Put your mask back up. Please quit making me have to ask you.
Did light come on?
I don't know. I'm not there.
Look down it. Look down it. See if you see the light.
Yeah? But is that where you want it? I mean, or do you want it more like pushed that way?
It's on.